Hello and welcome to another video in a community that believes weird is wonderful and magic is real and dark things can also be cute, because today, actually not everything in here is cute, but it is Disney. We are going to be doing a Halloween Disney haul, and yes, there's more Disney to come. We have another Disneyland thing, but this one is going to be all Halloween. I'm excited. Yeah, we have all sorts of places, so let's get started. Lumos. So, like I said, we have all sorts of places as far as where we purchased from, but also a variety of fandoms. I mean, you know I'm coming through with the Haunted Mansion. Okay, we have a good chunk of Haunted Mansion. I'm going to leave it till the end, but stick around, my friends. But as far as like the places that we have, because she's all over the place over here, we've ordered from Disney, Hallmark, Home Goods. Didn't order from there, just went in there and found some Disney things. Spirit Halloween coming through. And if I think of anything else, I will let you know. But I'm going to start with Nightmare Before Christmas. So we're going to break it out by the fandom within Disney, and I have two items, and both of them are, nope, just kidding. One of them is from Home Goods, so one of them is from Kohl's. No, I'll say there's not a lot. There's not a lot from Kohl's that really just scratches that dark or even cutesy itch for me. It's also partly the prices are just a little bit too much, but and I don't know that I took you all there. If you want me to show you, I have shared some of Kohl's. Maybe we did go. Actually, I can't keep track. We're just going out all the time. Spooky hunting as often as we can go. But I have shared some in Discord. So if you're not in the Discord group, come join us. Share the things that don't fit or ever make it on camera. They are in my camera and I put them in there. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. We're going to do some Nightmare Before Christmas. So at Kohl's, I actually did enjoy a lot of their towels, and I picked up one towel. And it is Nightmare Before Christmas, particularly Jack Skellington, really vibing with the stripy business going on right now. So there he is. I felt like in the section that they had, I really also liked the Mickey one and actually even like the Stitch one. They were very simple. They had just a basic, classic kind of pattern or no pattern at all to them. And then just a like embroidered stitched character on the front. So that's all this is. It's just a stripy business. I don't know where I'm going to hang this from because this is going in the rumpus room. But at minimum, it's just going to be used from a pause for wiping things off. And this was $10. We will not be covering prices on everything. Okay. We traumatize ourselves enough. That's the only thing I got from Kohl's, like just period, I think this year, and probably that's all I'll get this year. But I did get more from Home Goods. And it's a kind of item that I have been gathering a number of, if you've been watching videos, and that is a dinnerware item. I got me a plate because they had a whole end cap of Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, Disney is just interspersed all throughout Home Goods, so check all the aisles if you are a Disney fan. And of all of the Nightmare Before Christmas ones, this was my favorite. There was a Jack one we liked too, but we went for this one. So we have Jack and Sally front and center. And also, if you want to see my dinnerware collection, because she's just all sorts of odds and ends, let me know. And I can give you a little, you know, preview or just the full view in a vlog. But I particularly liked the trim on this one. I also enjoy the prices. Okay, it's $7. But with a plate, especially because this is a dinner plate, we kind of keep in mind what is going right here. So what your eyeballs are going to actually see. Obviously, very cute just to display. We are not really display people, especially with food. I'm just going to eat it, okay, if it's on my plate. It's going in my mouth, you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't say these things. But we got a little, is that the jack-o'-lantern? Well, it's Jack Skellington's head. But we have a spider web throughout the whole thing, a little black trim, but there's also some gold over top that. It's just really pretty. I like the spider web. I like his face right there. Very simple in the center. I don't always gravitate towards Sally, but I really liked it. And I like the flower is also in gold right there. Very cute. Just a white back. And it does actually is licensed. So that is everything Nightmare Before Christmas in this video. And if you want more Nightmare Before Christmas, I will link a video above because we have hauled a number of things already. The next Disney fandom, this is an item that he picked up, and it was at Target, and it's Star Warsy. So I'm going to probably double check with you on what all is happening here. But it's into the spookiness for sure. We have an Imperial Royal Guard in all white right there. What the heck is this creature? I don't remember. You don't know? Does it say? The Black Series. Ooh. By good old Hasbro. Oh, it actually says Halloween edition. I didn't realize that. OMG. Well, then you had to have it. They marketed it that way. We have to buy it. So we have an Imperial Guard, all white. Is he glow in the dark? It sort of reads that way. Celebrate the season with specially designed Star Wars figures from the Black Series. So I'm guessing there are a number of others in this series. Can't speak those other languages, so we're not going to attempt that. I thought it might say what the creature is. Look at the whole... I like the design right there. So I don't know if he glows in the dark, because that's what we're seeing on the back there. Maybe. Look at him. We have tested. He does indeed glow in the dark. His little creature does not, unless you have not flashlighted him enough. It doesn't look like he does. So what they showed in the back is accurate, but it's like his whole friggin' body. Very cool. Really, we just have like two sort of fandoms, two sort of Disney-esque things left. And what I'm going to do is just like kind of Mickey, just general Disney Halloween. So in this section, what have we got? Well, actually, we have what's on my head. Which he ordered and surprised me with. I have a number of ears at this point. We have, if you have been watching the Disney vlogs, we've got like a Haunted Mansion one. I have a Nightmare Before Christmas one. I love them both. Honestly, I've been keeping a track. I haven't been keeping track of ears every year, but they feel like the best for those fandoms for this year. And this one is just like classic. You know, it's got a sparkly business. You know, I like that. This is all black, but you still get the nice pop of the spider webs. So we have spider webs, and they are, I'm noticing, in the shape of a Mickey head there. Super cute. And then just a nice solid black faux leather bow in the middle. She's classic, and she goes with everything, so I do not mind to me. A surprise. Okay, and we'll be all over the place. Anything that is linkable, I will obviously always link it down below. And this one I would guess is linkable. We got it at Hallmark. She's a little spendy, but very cute. We're going to dive into some plushes right now. And it is Mickey Mouse himself. I will say, personally, I'm more of a Mickey fan than a Minnie fan, and I'm coming around to Mickey more and more. You know, he's the mouse that started it all. And here he is as a plush, nice and squishy, right? Very cute. He's got a little jack-o'-lantern that he is inside. So we got the little jack-o'-lantern in the belly, and then we have the little stem on the top there. But he does more than that. Okay, are you ready? He's the cutest little cutie. So there is sound and motion, as it says here. So you press his little foot, and here we go. You can't see his feet, but he's walking. Hopefully you can like pick up the movement. Here. Look at him. You can see the little feet. You can also press it again. Oh no, I feel like we upset you, sir. He's so cute. I will also say, I feel like it's not like well, obviously it's in Mickey's voice, but it's not annoying like music. I don't mind the music at all. You know, some things when they add sounds to it, it could be annoying over time. We'll find out. But when we got this home, we did put it in front of our cats. Yeah, they didn't care. They're elderly, you know, they're just getting up there. Nothing phases them anymore. But he's the one that said, let's seal the deal on this sucker. So we got us a Mickey. Let's keep with the plushes. So I do have a couple of, so there are Mickey and Minnie plushes that come out, I believe, every year. Correct me if I'm wrong, for Christmas and Halloween. And we have Christmas ones, both Mickey and Minnie. And they came out with Halloween ones. And I will tell you, I already said I don't always gravitate toward Minnie. I don't hate her, okay? She's just, I go towards Mickey a lot more. And I particularly liked his outfit more. And I realized, you know what? I can only buy Mickey. We can do this. We don't have to get the pair. So I did get my paws on the new Mickey Halloween plush. He's so stinking cute. And he's so, well, he's so plushy. He's so fluffy. He's really, really soft. So he's in like this orange onesie, but like it's giving me Monsters Inc. vibes a little bit, both with the like monster. He's in a monster outfit for one, but he's got like one eyeball. Got the little stripy horns on the ears there. And then he also has his little monster like purple spiky business. And he's so stinking soft. Like, I wanted to cuddle with him that night, but we had to wait because we had to record these things, okay? And I'm not always the smoothest operator, so you never know what will happen. But I like this stripy business here, also really soft, matches his horns. They make really good quality plushes where they still feel like a plush and they're nice and squishy, but they have a lot of like structure to them too. So they'll sit up and hold well over time, I feel like. I mean, I just feel like you really get your bang for your buck on their plushes and the prices of them. And then also his feet. So because this is one of the yearly ones, it says Disney Store 2025, and we have that like purpley satin. He's so cute. Oh boy. All right, last plush is not actually like a stuffed animal, but it is something that I found at Box Lunch. I knew it was online and then I was in stores and it was there. And of course I also want this in like a black version, if I can get it in a black version. But it's so stinking cute. It is this Mickey Mouse, like pumpkin jack-o'-lantern shape plush keychain. So we have the keychain here. It is like a, I don't know, what's that word? For like bathrobes. I don't know, but it is soft. But the way they did the stitching really makes like the lines pop for doing like a all one color, you know, and makes it read, what are my words? It makes it read like a jack-o'-lantern. And I liked the little stem, but I just like that it's very simple. It's orange, it's a jack-o'-lantern, it's a plush, it's a keychain. I can just adorn it on myself because we're trying to manifest going back to Disneyland, you guys. We had so much fun and we miss it, and we're struggling. We're just struggling with life without it. We kind of have one more plush, although it's a pillow. And it's kind of a larger version of this in the color that I wanted, sort of. It is the new Spiderweb Mickey shaped pillow in all black. So we have the shape of him right here, of his head. And then very subtly, but still quite noticeable, we have a spider web on the whole thing. Ears included, so they each have their own spider web. And it is a pillow, it has a nice structure to it, and they do not forget the back. She is, I don't know, reversible. If you flip it around, you're still gonna get the same effect. So I do love that, appreciate it. And yeah, it feels like something that you can rest on even and still be decorative. There's nothing weird or sticking out or anything. Because I have been tempted by a number of pillows at like Home Goods, and then they have a little bedazzling going on, and I'm like, I wouldn't want to lean on that. So I just love that it's a very classic, simple color, and it's straight up obvious Disney. So it can fit in with like almost anything that we do in the Rumpus Room. So had to have it. Keeping with the all black Mickey situation. We saw this, I think we saw this maybe in somebody's video first, it is always really helpful to see, and it's why I try to do it for you guys too, because you get more of the angles when you see it in people's videos when you can't like be there in person. So what we have, I'm gonna call it a container, but they call it a pumpkin bowl with lid. It is a Mickey shaped, all matte black, if you can't tell, pumpkin, just like ceramic jar. Like, this is also Disney. They like take note, every other place that sells online, although I will say one of the other stores did this too. Really, really well packaged. Like almost any possible fragile thing, and probably the most fragile things we buy from them would be the ornaments, are so well packaged. I just thought this would come broken, but no, not with Disney. So here it is, and now that I'm showing you, I can take this sucker off and open it. Look at it in all its gorgeousness. So the stem is like kind of a copper color. Let's take that off. Well protected there. And we got a little sticker. I'll just leave the sticker in there, but she is actual ceramic. We got the little Disney mentioning down there, and it aligns properly. There's no silicone on this, but I don't know if we'll be putting anything where that's required. It's also gonna probably go in the Rumpus Room. So let me know in the comments, what would you put in this? Okay, and then because I was tempted, and they said, well, if you order from us and hit a certain amount, you will get this item for $20. And I wanted it. So we got this year's Halloween tote bag. here it is. We have Mickey and Minnie. So this is the like outfit that Mickey is in right now at, I'm guessing, Disney World and Disneyland. We've certainly seen him at Disneyland as a plush, and it's a wizard outfit. He's also on some shirts and sweatshirts, but we have him on a tote bag. He's really cute. Also seen him on a keychain too. But I like the like simple like silhouette of everything. A little moon, some bats. I like the color palette very much. I don't mind Minnie either. And then it says Happy Halloween down at the bottom. And I want to note also, first off, the embroidery. So right there, is that like a prophecy orb kind of thing? Or are they just making magic? Huh? A crystal ball? The crystal ball in the middle is embroidered. And then the text on the bottom is also embroidered. And it's kind of like hitting the halfway mark here of like black to white. And I love the detail. There's so much detail with Disney. The quality, it's also a nice, like really thick, gonna last you a long time canvas material. And she's not a small tote either. And there's more. They actually put a zipper on this thing. So open that up and it's black inside and you have a lot of space. I think, there is one pocket. It's a pretty large pocket too. So it goes from here to here if you can tell. Quite a large pocket in there. So probably what we're going to do with this, I mean, obviously I can just use it to go get groceries or something like that. But you know, if ever we make our way to like Oogie Boogie Bash or anything of the sort, or just Halloween in general at Disney, I'll bring this sucker with me for, you know, all the merchandise we'll be taking home. And then when I was at Home Goods, they had a section of Disney earrings, and they have a number of other Disney things too, but so many of them were so cute. I think I mostly shared those maybe in one video, but definitely in the Discord group. And I picked up one set, and it is part of the Baublebar line. I've seen a lot of Disney by Baublebar, and they're quite affordable. This, I don't think I mentioned. This was at, I think, TJ Maxx. I'm pretty sure it was TJ Maxx. It'll say it right. Well, doesn't say it, but I got these very classic stud earrings of Mickey as a jack-o'-lantern. So we're just going with the whole vibe. I just felt like they're very simple. I like that his face is cut out there, so you can, you know, see through that. And just a simple orange. The stem has like a green color, and it was $14.99. So I felt like, you know, are you out of your mind, TJ Maxx? I have to get it. I had to stop myself for a number of other things, but I just felt like, and if they have a black version of something like this, then I'll probably get that too. But for more of like an orange vibe, because I do not mind the orange and the color palette for Halloween, especially when it comes to Disney, I think that'll be really cute with an outfit. And the last item in the Disney umbrella, like the general Disney section, we had to get ourselves some mystery pins. And this is the Pumpkin Pals pin mystery pin box. So as far as like what you can get, here are our options. So what is that, like 8 total? So I'm seeing like Figaro, Piglet. Which cat is that? I don't remember. Got the Dalmatian. I'll tell you, there's really only one we're in here for. Only one. Take your guesses if you know anything about at least one of us in here. Am I pointing to the right one? That one right there. Manifest the Miko. Did I tap Miko? We want Miko. I don't think we would be like upset if we got Stitch. Or Figaro for that matter, but we're really here for Miko. Any others?
Percy.
Percy? Is Percy the pug? Or Percy? Okay. But number 1 is Miko. Oh, I don't know. I'm probably not doing this right, but... Oh, wait, there's 2 in here? Oh, our chances. Okay. You sure you don't want to open one? All right, so there's 2 in each pack. Oh, I feel like I need scissors for this. What do we got? What do we got? Is it... Oh, it's that one. I mean, it's cute, okay? It's coming out of a jack-o'-lantern. 101 Dalmatians isn't like my jam. I liked it as a kid. So just remind me in the comments. It is adorable, okay? You'd think I'd like it. They're black and white. And yeah, it's just really cute. It's just not our top. So that is our first one. I am curious. Let me know if you did get your paws on these. Whatever I open here, is it when you got, like, are they always the same when they're paired together? Or do they vary them up at all? Okay, I'm going to peek at it. Okay, it's on the list, but it's not at the top. but we have Percy. I mean, he's up there. So maybe we're saving the crescendo for the second one. They are super cute. Okay, we had 2 dogs, which is very odd for like a cat family. I'm just putting it out there. Okay, you guys. I feel like it never happens whenever we want Miko, particularly. I think the happy thoughts. Here's our last box with 2 pens inside. I don't know the proper way to open this. Okay. Oh, we did it. Maybe because I opened it right, it'll actually be Miko. I'm going to look. I'm going to be upset if it's the same darn thing. Well, it's different, okay? I'll say that. We have Pascal from Tangled. I feel like Percy maybe is the best, but I don't hate Pascal either. So there's that. Maybe that means we get one we haven't gotten. All right, final pin. I'm going to reveal it to you guys. Can we do this? Are you ready? Did we get it? We got Miko. I was feeling it. Oh, he's the cutest. Miko is a he, right? I'm not. Okay. Yeah. It's not just that we like Miko, and that's the one we wanted, but I do think he's the cutest of all of them. Oh my God. Here, take him. He's all yours. Okay. I mean, that was a win. We got our top one. We got the next one down, and we didn't get any dupes. I'm here for it. And for the fandom you have all been waiting for. I've been waiting for it. It's my favorite Disney fandom at this point. Like, we are going to be talking so much about it. We already have been talking so much about it. And also that video is out as far as the vlogs of me going on this particular ride, which I think some of them people in the comments, at least one maybe forget that this is based off of a ride. There is a movie of Haunted Mansion, but it's based off the ride. So we are now going to dive into all things Haunted Mansion. Let's start with Hallmark, because honestly, I surprised myself in buying some things from Hallmark. I don't mean to throw shade at Hallmark. They have some good quality things. I'm not personally a fan of their ornaments. Just putting that out there. Disney does better. But they had a couple items. One of them I got in store. One of them I had to order online because it wasn't in the store. And the first... it may or may not go in the bedroom. We will be doing a video on that. Is a pillow. So we have, and I will tell you, and maybe you noticed in the video, I did not realize this was Haunted Mansion right away. I mean, it took me a hot second. It didn't really actually take me that long, but looking at it straight away, it gave me Batman vibes. It's just a bat. But it's not just a bat, because I looked at it even closer. We have the Haunted Mansion wallpaper pattern right there. Now, one thing I'll be upfront about with this pillow is it's not the most touchy-friendly pillow. I don't know how to describe the texture. It's one that I would say is a little bit more decorative. Although if you're leaning on it, like nothing's protruding, so you'd be wearing a shirt, I would assume. I mean, do what you want in your house. I'm not here to tell you what to wear, but I like the pattern very much. I love me the wallpaper, and then the back side, it does say Haunted Mansion, but wait, there is more. Okay, because what really sold it to me wasn't just that it's Haunted Mansion, because I am pretty easily sold at this point by anything that says it's Haunted Mansion. It is that it glows in the dark. So the whole background and the wallpaper that I just pointed out is going to stand out so much more because it glows in the dark. And I feel like the color, you know, I mean, obviously that's the typical like glow in the dark color, really fits the vibe of Haunted Mansion. I mean, I'm certainly seeing something. Well, you can definitely see the actual outline. Yeah, I do like the color. I'm easily mesmerized by things. Very cool. So we have been gathering a number of pillows that will fit into a Haunted Mansion vibe for good reason. And we'll find out what we're doing with them in a Decorate With Me or a Done Decorated video coming to your eyeballs. Okay, the last item from Hallmark, and maybe the one I'm the most excited by, because we have purchased a number of, well, pillows. We've also done throws, and we now have another one. And I just had to have it. It is a little spendy. I will say, I think it was like $50 for this, but I had to. It is a Haunted Mansion wallpaper throw blanket. Throw blanket, glow-in-the-dark blanket. I mean, it's not just a throw, it's 50 by 60, so it's one of the proper full-sized blankets. Very, very soft. And we've got the wallpaper. So it's just a classic sort of white, gray, which also we recently learned. What did we recently learn? That the color of the wallpaper actually isn't purple, right?
Right.
It's the lighting that makes it purple. Didn't know that. So this is actually leaning a little bit more to what it would look like. Maybe not exactly, but, and it's also my color palette. So I'm excited by it. And this one also glows in the dark, but you know what? Let's just take it out because I want to see the whole thing. Oh, it's so soft. Okay, I'm rolling it out. Look at that. Yeah, I did. It's so soft. Here it is. Ah, I love this. Like, I just love the whole wallpaper. I'll never tire of it. And with the other blanket, I think the purple one was the wallpaper, but we have it in purple, so it's still a different vibe. So here's like, oh, it's so cool. And then the other side is like a black sort of Sherpa vibe. So this is the side minus the stuff that will be on you, which appreciated because it's nice and soft. But wait, there's more. She glows in the dark. Let's test it. Are you getting it? It's very subtle. But the eyes themselves glow in the dark. Yeah, it's a little hard to see. Not as bright as the others. Yeah, because it is a different color. It is more of a blue color. It also fades very quickly. Oh, you can see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does fade quite quickly. Probably because this one is like a fabric-y. I mean, the other is fabric too, but I don't. That's the other thing is like if you're gonna make something do something interesting, like oh, let's actually. I need light. I was gonna say, if you're gonna make something do like something different, like glow in the dark, I still want it. Or like, for example, I was very tempted. Hallmark had a Haunted Mansion mug, and it's the portrait, like stretching room portraits. And when you put anything hot in there, then it like stretches, and then you see the rest of it. But I did like it. Maybe, I mean, you said no. Is that I still want the item to look cool when it's not activated, if you will. And it's what I love about this blanket. It looks cool whether it's like lit or not. So I'm gonna keep this far away from my cats. Yep. All right. Forget where they're coming from, but we do have a majority of Spirit Halloween and also Lowe's, which I did share when we went to Lowe's. They have a number of Halloween, a number of Haunted Mansion items, and I got a number of them. There's one that I still really want. It's of the $350 variety. And it's amazing. And it's an animatronic. So we'll see if we get that this year. It's more likely next year, but who knows? Who knows what ghouls are on our side. So I'm going to start with some grave decisions I've made. We've got not one, not two, hold on. Not three, but wait, she's tipping. 4. 4 gravestones. And now as I take them back down so I can show them. Let's actually start with Lowe's. So gravestones, actually, I take that back. I'd say blow molds in general. And no, I'm not counting the pumpkins we've gotten in the past, which would technically be that. I'm thinking like more of the classic blow molds are new to me. These are my first. And my friends, I mean, pretty much all of this is an all year round situation. I said it, this is not just Halloween. I know there was a comment that was like, I'm so excited for Haunted Mansion, Halloween Haunted Mansion. My friend, it is an all year round Haunted Mansion, okay? We'll be talking about it. But I basically bought, I think, every Haunted Mansion gravestone on the market. These first 2 are from Lowe's. So we have, rest in peace, Cousin Hewitt. We all know you didn't do it. I love it. I have a suspicion. I feel like I know where I'm going to be putting these gravestones, and they might be in like 2 different places. We will see. But honestly, I'm kind of impressed. There was another gravestone. What was the name of that one? It is the Haunted Mansion Big Jake gravestone. Now that one is a different size gravestone, different shape. We'll put like, we'll put an image over here. Did order it, did see it in person. And Lowe's done canceled it on me. They canceled it on me, and it was still in stock. I think I know why. Like, they're just not like checking other inventory in other places, and they're just like, nah, we can't fill this. And I was like, that's bleeped up, you know what I'm saying? But then we kind of talked ourselves out of it as far as like the quality and it matching what we like see, because at least that particular gravestone, actually, is it all of them? Would be outside when you're walking up to the mansion to go inside. So I would like it. And there's a number of other replicas. We'll talk about it Haunted Mansion wise, but I think I've gotten every like traditional gravestone on the market. And they're actually quite sturdy and thick. Like I've seen some blow molds in person. I don't expect like the most amazing quality, but there is a weight to it because these are typically intended to be outside. We will not be putting these outside, at least not this year. So anyway, that is the first one. Then we have Master Gracie, laid to rest. No mourning, please, at his request. Farewell. And we did share, I don't know, did we share in that video why we did not get the Master Gracie portrait? Although I did find it cool. I did. I was quite tempted, but we do have his gravestone. So the other thing I like about the gravestone is they're all different shapes. I would imagine I need to like revisit myself the entryway walking up, that is actually the shape of that particular gravestone. And they do match in like the color palette and everything because these gravestones were from 2 different places, but I think they're probably sourced from the same place. Then at Spirit Halloween, who have we got here? Well, whoever it is, they do not want to stay upright. So we'll have to add a little something underneath there. It's the only one that does that, but we have Here Lies Good Old Fred, a great big rock fell on his head. R.I.P. Fred. Let's all have a moment for Fred here. But this one was from Spirit. I will say out of all of them, it is the lightest of the bunch. It feels like the mold's a little bit different. It's a lot lighter. This one does come with stakes, so if you are putting it outside, those would go right in there. And maybe we do some year, but not this year. Okay, and I also just don't want them to get damaged. So there's that one. And I didn't point this out on the others, but it does say Haunted Mansion on the back. Last one, the most standout piece, and I also maybe got the most excited by this one because I actually saw it in a Spirit. From what I saw, and maybe it's still the case, it was not available online, and there are some things that are just in the store. So excited to get my paws on Madame Leota's gravestone. As you can tell, she's a different vibe. There's a little bit more going on with this one. We have Madame Leota's face right there. We'll get a lot more up close and personals on these when we do a bit of decorating, but it says, "Dear sweet Leota, beloved by all, in regions beyond now, but..." What? Having a ball. Excuse me. I just lost the whole flow right there. There is that one. Probably my favorite because, I mean, this is replicating what we see on her gravestone, but it's just a different vibe and look, and it stands out. And I mean, of all the people that you want to stand out, would probably be Madame Leota, maybe followed by the Hatbox Ghost. So there is that one from Spirit Halloween. Also at Spirit Halloween, and I'm gonna stay standing here. I didn't see this one online. There was a version of this in previous years that I wanted to get my paws on, and this one is a new one, and I liked it. So if you watched that video, you did see it. It is the that was a reveal. It is the Haunted Mansion doormat. It's so good. We have the Hitchhiking Ghosts. I'm not looking forward to removing the tag because you know they're going to leave holes on there, but I don't care. I love it. And I love the color palette of this one. And it says, "Welcome, foolish mortals" on the bottom. And I don't know how to describe their doormats. It's basically like a piece of fabric that's been printed on over top. I can't say how long this is going to last, but I'm pretty sure the price point was okay enough. Yeah, $23 to go, yeah, this will last long enough for $23 until the next year when there's a different Haunted Mansion doormat. Do I know exactly where it's going? I do not, but there are a number of places it can go. Okay, last few items, all from Spirit Halloween. Do we have everything? I feel like it. It's hard to maintain order in this house. This is an item that I wanted to see in the store so I can like decipher the quality myself, because I know it's not metal, and it is kind of replicating something that exists that is metal in the Haunted Mansion. And it's something that I just like had to have, and I definitely want like the actual, well, I definitely want it in metal and of the proper size. But it is this bat, which would be the, what do they call that? It is the stanchion. That sounds like a fancy word. that you will walk past that falls like up against all of the portraits at the main entrance, at least speaking to Disneyland. And adorned on the top of it are these little bats, these glorious bats. You know, I love me a bat, but now we have this sort of replica version. And there are some on Etsy that are a little bit pricier, but much more detailed and accurate that I might get my paws on eventually. But it's a nice starter, and I can attest that there's a good bit of weight to this for something that is resin. It is nice and heavy. It has like a little bit of that blue ghostly aged vibe there. There is the head. And it says hanging doorbat because it has this little chain here. It even goes to the back to give you an idea of the length there. I'm mildly tempted to remove that and make my own stanchion. Let me know your thoughts because I did buy 2 of these. Okay, last but not least, these were my top items. And now, I mean, they aren't 100% a replica of what we see, but until, and I'm gonna keep repeating this, until I can get like my paws on and be able to afford some very well-made items, often by independent sellers that are like accurate to the size, accurate to the shape, all of that. I'm going to have this in the meantime because the price is there. The quality really isn't that bad. So if it misses the mark a little bit, I'm kind of okay. I felt like with the Master Gracie one, because the portrait was a spendy one, I wanted to be a little bit pickier. But we did get a Master Gracie one. So I have 3 framed prints, and really any, like it's all of the prints I think that they have that are framed. Haunted Mansion at Spirit Halloween. We have Master Gracie. And the frames themselves are quite nice. Like, I doubt they're metal, they're probably resin, but I felt like the finish is nice, the mold is nice. It gives that old vibe there. And this one is in gold. It does say HM on the bottom. I kind of wish they didn't say HM, but it is what it is. And then we have Master Gracie, and it is lenticular. So we are getting, am I turning it the right way? I think it's left to right. We are getting the aged version. So with Lowe's, we got the skeleton. This one, what we are familiar with at Disneyland, is the older Master Gracie. So there he is. And sometimes I feel like lenticular can read really cheap. And I felt like, I don't know, how much was this one? Doesn't say. I felt like for the price, I didn't mind it too much. And it even has like a kind of a wear over top. I don't know if you can see that. That reads like it's just old. I'm curious if Spirit does like any more portraits in the future. But we do have, what do they call this one? Witch Lady, I think. When you Google like the lore of Haunted Mansion, we have the Witch Lady skeleton. Framed. This is also one of the ones that I think is not in this particular frame. I'm pretty sure it might be a gold frame, and I don't even remember if it's oval. We looked it up prior, but I'm fine with it. I like the ghostly blue. I like her face right there. And that one says Haunted Mansion. She's nice, heavy duty. They do all have a hook here, and it doesn't look like it has the one across, so this is going to be more of like a hangy business unless you added something if you don't want to see the nail. But yeah, there is our second frame. All right, last but not least, we have what the internet is calling the crowned ghost. It does give me Hatbox vibes, but it is a ghost with a crown. And this one out of all 3 is probably my favorite, both the frame itself and the content. And I like the size. This is the biggest of all of them. But yeah, I just had to. I like the detail. It feels very antique-y for something that you're getting at Spirit Halloween, let's be honest. I don't know, just reads quality. And we have the Haunted Mansion right there. Look at that face. Oh my God. And then the back here. And that, my friends, is the last of the Halloween Disney haul. Let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite item, your thoughts and feels, and have you gotten your paws on any Halloween Disney items, and what are they? Let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, my magical friends, remember to love what you love with everything you have and keep making magic, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye! And I need to stop hitting my rings on the plate. That would be ideal. Which one is this? I don't remember.